Hi everyone, it's Tori and I'm here with Chef Joey, and today we're in for a treat because we are going to do a cooking special for you today. Even the dog's excited and wants to join us. But anyways, so Joey, what do we have to look forward to today? What are you making for us?
So what I wanted to make today was something fast and simple, anything that anybody can make, really. So tonight we're making a simple, fresh and easy mixed green salad with a little bit of tomatoes, blood oranges, which are my favorite. Something a little different, a little more floral notes of the citrus.
And of course the star ingredient is our premium finishing extra virgin olive oil. So we definitely want to make sure you guys know how to use it when you order it, you have it in your home, and how you can cook with it. All right, get started. I'm really excited. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the ingredients you have prepped for the salad that you're going to make for us?
So I'm making what I like to call, it's kind of like my go-to salad that I like to make for people whenever they ask me for a function or something just to do around the house to spice it up. So this is my fresh and I want to say citrusy salad that we're making here. The ingredients I have down here are some leftover blood orange juice from the Supremes that I had. I took the caucus, as you say, of the blood orange and just squeezed it into this bowl. And then added a little bit of lemon juice.
So what's a Supreme?
So it's not a Supreme, it's a Supreme for segments of the blood orange that I cut individually. And then I have some heirloom or Rebel multicolored tomatoes that are cherry that I sliced. I have a Bosch pear that I'm going to cut and slice for you guys and add to the salad. I have some roasted chopped hazelnuts that I did myself. And then we will make the dressing after I top the salad with the pear. So I'm going to take this pear. I've already washed and cleaned it and dried it.
If you don't have this type of pear, could you use a different pear?
You can use a pear, you can use apple, whatever fruit you want for yourself. I typically like to use figs too, but figs unfortunately are not in season.
Gotcha. Would there be any fruit that you would not recommend pairing with this that would maybe overpower the other ingredients?
I would say maybe like a raspberry I feel like would be too much, maybe blueberries. I feel like you want something that are somewhat earthy, citrusy kind of flavor notes to go with it. That'll really bring out the salad and the oil itself.
Gotcha.
Make sure there are no seeds. And I'm just going to cut little pieces.
Now, do you recommend just leaving the fruit fresh or roasting it or grilling it? Or would that just be too much?
I mean, it really depends on what you want to do. You're more than welcome to grill or cook the pears, but just know that you'll be breaking down the structure of the pear and it's going to be a little mushy depending on if you ever cooked it or trying to do something grilled quickly. It's not going to hold up well to what I'm looking for this salad, but you're more than welcome to do it. We have the greens. You want to hand me some wild arugula so we can add a little more to make it extra mixed greeny. I typically like getting a mixed green blend, but also like bulking up with other greens to really make it. Always make sure you wash your greens or buy pre-washed.
I don't know why I always end up washing even though they tell me it's already been washed.
But you don't want to like push down on it too much to kill the structure of the...
Okay, so just so that was a little too forceful.
So whenever you do that, try not pushing down on it because you don't want it to turn brown or any of that.
Okay.
Also get a towel to dry so your things aren't extra wet and kill flavor because water brings bacteria.
Okay.
So we're going to give it a nice little quick toss. Make sure it's all incorporated. Next I'm going to add I'm going to make it a scene, and then I'm going to add my little orange Supremes.
Supremes? Is
Yes.
that French?
Yes.
Okay.
For segments.
When you, so I went shopping yesterday for the ingredients, and when Joey asked for Supremes, first off, I thought they were Supremes, so.
I remember just saying blood oranges, but that's just me.
Yeah, well, no, I thought, anyway, so we were talking yesterday, and I bought this, and I was like, what's a Supreme? I thought it was like, what's a Supreme? But, like, clearly it's a Supreme. So
Next, I'm going to take my tomatoes and just have them nice where everyone can see. So typically when you're building a salad and you go to restaurants and you see it looks really nice, we build it in a way where you can see all the ingredients so that way you feel like you're not getting gypped. And we're also tossing the ingredients in the dressing. Next, I'm going to take my chopped roasted hazelnuts.
I don't know about you, but I am loving roasted hazelnuts right now. That's like all I've been snacking on. It's such a good, rich flavor.
If you ask, like, do you have to use hazelnuts or can you use other nuts like almonds, walnuts, or pecans if you have in the house, that's fine. Just make sure you roast them off so it gives a little more flavor to it.
Like, I might eat one right now.
And then I'm going to add, so sticking with the theme of Spanish olive oil, extra virgin, I'm going to use some Spanish cheese like Manchego, which is typically a sheep's cheese.
Nice. Looks good. But you could use any cheese, or
Yeah,
like if you don't have Manchego or you don't like
You
Manchego.
could use other cheese, like I typically use a goat cheese, just for a little earthiness, add to it. Because typically you build a salad or a dish with different components to make a dish complete.
Man, that's so pretty. And if people can find like blood oranges, could they get regular oranges?
Yeah, you could typically get regular oranges or whatever orange is available. If you want to use lemons or limes, you're more welcome to, but oranges for this is probably going to be better.
Okay.
So now for the dressing, it's so simple and easy. I'm going to take the leftover blood orange juice that I squeezed and a little bit of lemon juice. I'm going to take your top tier extra virgin olive oil by Aqua and Oleum. Add a little bit of salt before we add the extra virgin olive oil. Mm-hmm. You can also add pepper if you want. I'm just going to stick with salt today. And now we're just going to lightly drizzle as we whisk to make it a homogeneous mixture. Now I'm not calling this a vinaigrette because there's no vinegar in here, so in order for it to be a vinaigrette, it would have to be a vinegar in here. So I'm just whisking this. If your arm gets tired, you go switch it to another hand, or you can tag team it with a friend, but this shouldn't take too long to do where you need it. It's not like we're making a meringue or something today.
Ooh, that could be fun, meringue.
So I'm just going to whisk it until it's homogeneous.
Like, how do you know if you're not putting enough oil or you're going to put too much oil in?
If it tastes like olive oil, then you know you put too much. But you'll know, because you'll also see it separate, possibly look like there's too much oil. But for this, I can want it to look like this essentially, where it's homogeneous, just together. There's not too much oil, there's not too little, there's not too much juice.
Oh.
And it should look like that.
I didn't know there was so much whisking involved.
If it sits too long and separates, just whisk it together. And then
the colors are amazing together. I love it.
That's also why I like blood oranges, because of the color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Do I need to taste it and make sure it's okay? Or?
Sure, you want to taste it?
My hands are clean, folks. It's nice. I can taste our oil, but I can also taste a hint of salt, and I can taste the richness from the blood oranges.
This is my favorite go-to thing for dressing. It's very simple, it's very light, it's very refreshing, and it's good on any type of day of the year.
So there's really only like 4 ingredients. You've got your oil, your blood orange juice, the lemon juice, and salt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's
but
so easy.
always make sure you're seasoning everything with salt, because salt's going to help bring out additional flavors that normally wouldn't do. Now I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit on.
Okay, is there a secret to how you drizzle? Because I feel like sometimes I put on and I end up putting it like in one spot, or I like overcoat one spot, or...
Well, with tossing this out, which I'm about to do, it really doesn't matter. But if you typically do that and then you just serve it, then yeah, there's gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be evenly coating the salad.
Okay, gotcha.
So now I'm gonna toss it. Make sure I evenly coat.
And you recommend people toss with their hands and like not with utensils or anything?
You can use utensils. I'm just using my hands because I didn't think to grab utensils. Plus, I typically, if I'm gonna toss for large people or not family, don't care as much, I'm gonna be wearing gloves.
But it's just us, so we're family. It's all good.
Now we want to make it look nice. Again, since we plated it up beautifully for you all earlier, show before tossing. All right, so now we're gonna plate it up. I have a plate right here. I'm gonna take my greens. Make sure there's an orange trim in there. Your pears.
Man, this is perfect for today. It's nice and sunny out. The weather's just right, even though it's in January.
Make sure you get those nuts in there that you worked hard on for chopping. Luckily, I have another bowl over here. I can add just a tiny bit. Make sure we get some of those orange supreme so you get a little of that extra flavor of the oranges. Keep the plate nice and tight, and then voila, you have your salad. I will get Tori a fork for her to taste it.
Okay.
So here are the two dishes that we made today with Aqua and Oleum, premium extra virgin olive oil.
Okay, I'm excited. Look at this, such a treat. And we're gonna try some salad. What do you recommend? Get a little pear and a little
The whole point is you want to try and get a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything? Okay.
Minus the cheese for you.
I know, we'll have to like dig. Okay, so let's see. Get a supreme and, all right, and maybe I can get a nut. I love these hazelnuts. All right, this isn't that big of a bite, but I'm the messiest eater, so it's better that way. Wow, so good. So, I'm really getting the pear with the supremes and the blood orange juice. It's so good, and then it's like a nice combination with the olive oil. Oh my gosh, I think you guys are gonna love this. Really hope that you guys can make this at your home or a friend's house or wherever you are. And we'd love to know what you thought about it and how it went for you guys.
So all these dishes were simply used with Aqua and Oleum premium extra virgin olive oil. Yeah, and we're gonna be having more recipes just like that coming soon for you guys in the future. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the company, and I'm happy.
Or DM me, or our social media pages.
Or you can DM me at JSax on Instagram, and I'll be questions.
So yeah, we really appreciate you guys taking the time today, and we'll have something else coming up soon for you guys as well. So stay tuned. Thanks. Bye guys.